Hey, it's Jeremy here. I'm going to be showing you about the Turbo Badge Builder. If you don't know, I've launched a new product this week. It's on Creative Market. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check it out. But really what it does, it allows you to create some awesome retro logos and badge logos really quick. And you can see I've just created this with using it, and I'm going to show you how to create that and really show what it can do. And I hope you guys, can use it and create some awesome badge logos. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I just created this quick little badge here. Nothing too complicated, but simple. Just using graphic styles, the patterns, the badges, and even some textures that are all within the pack. And yeah, so let's get right into it. First up, what we're going to do, we're going to select our badge shapes. So I've just loaded everything in by just going to Window, and then I just uploaded all my libraries so we can load all these in. And you can see now we can just go forth and create what we want. So I'm going to go to the badge. I'm just going to recreate this one, what we did here. So you can see I just use this one, and I'm just going to break the link there. And then I selected one of these graphic styles. It was this green one here. So I selected that, and then I've got this nice color palettes on the right. I'm just going to go to my appearance panel. So most of these panels you can just open through Window. You can see I've got appearance, the graphic style, swatches, transparency as well. So I'll just open those up to get that up. So I'm going to select this, and you can see I'm going to change the colors of my stroke to this dark blue. Select one at a time, and you can select that and then change that. So now you can see the colors changed. I'm also going to change this green to the yellow that we used over here. Just going to move this out of the way. So we have that. I'm just going to select this and maybe bump up the stroke. You can do it here. Just bump that up a little bit. Yes, sweet, that looks good. And now we're going to add a pattern. So I'm going to add a fill. Click add a fill, and I'm just going to press / just to get rid of that fill. And now I'm going to select a pattern. I'm going to try and find the one that I was using. Where is it? I'll just use this one actually. So we'll use this pattern. I'm going to double click on it as well on this right swatch. Select this. I'm going to select the stroke and change it to a yellow. And then just press done in the corner. So now we've got this. And what we're going to do, I'm going to drag this pattern on the bottom there. So it's below the stroke. So the strokes are in front. And then I want to make sure the fill selected where the pattern is in my appearance panel. And I'm just going to change this, play around with the modes. I like screen. I'm just going to bump it down maybe 40%. So now we've started to get this nice looking pattern. I'm going to go to Object, Transform, and then I'm going to go to Scale, and this should work. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm just going to go to the FX panel over here, go to Distort, Transform, go Transform, and then make sure you tick off Transform Objects and leave Transform Patterns on. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller, put it 50 and 50, and you can see how it's made the pattern smaller, which is pretty cool. And then just going to press OK. So now we have our pattern. And what am I going to do now? I'm just going to copy and paste this shape, Control-C, Control-V. So now we've got our shape. So a good thing to note as well, we want to get rid of all the stuff on there. So go to your appearance panel and just start deleting everything. So now you can see we've got our shape. Just like that. And then I'm going to go to Object Path, go to Offset Path, and then go to Preview. And what we're going to do, we're going to make it smaller. I'm just going to redo it so you guys can see it. And you can see how it's going in the middle of our shape, because we're going to type into it. So that looks about right. And then now I'm going to go to my Type tool. Just right click on that, type on Path, and then click on that. Type in Metal Workshop. You guys can follow along or copy if you want, but I'm just showing, what this Turbo Badge Builder can do. You can build all types of crazy stuff with it. And then I'm going to change it to GeeSlab. Make sure there's no effects on it. Make that bigger. Control Shift greater than to quickly make it big. So we got that. I'm change the color. Then you can just drag these lines to line it up, to get it roughly the way we're looking at it. And then what I did, I also grabbed another badge shape as well, just to get like that gear look. And I made it like this. Pressed L for the ellipse tool and quickly just got the gear. And then I punched that out. And then change the color. So I'll drag it like that. And then we just added some more text. So press T for the type tool and click. And you can type whatever, you know, whatever place you're from. So make that white. And then I'm going to press Alt or Option and tap the left or right key, and it bumps up the tracking, which is pretty good. So we're just going to have it like that. Then I'm going to hold Alt or Option, drag that up, copy that. And then I'm just going to type trademark, because it's like an old school vintage type of thing. Change the color, and then I'm going to hold Alt Option again, drag that up again. And then this time we'll just go 2016. And I'm just going to change the color just to add some variation. I'm also going to bump this up a little bit. I'll leave it on bold. So now you can see we're starting to have some structure. And we're starting to, you know, create some cool looks just with like a simple pattern and just a simple badge shape, and then adding some type, adding some illustrative elements, and you really can get like a nice look with any badge logo for your clients or for a personal project or anything like that. And then I'm just going to save time, and I'm going to bump this around. Just copy that. And we'll leave this on blue like this. That's like a spanner. I think that's what you call it. And then I'm just going to copy that. I think that's a bit too big, but oh well. Actually, I'll make it smaller. And then what I usually do, I'll reflect this across and do that. I'm also going to change the font. Futura. Futura bold's awesome. You guys should get it. And then I'm going to align this to that. And then bump that up. I always, when text is small, I usually try and bump it a bit more bolder, so it's like more legible and readable. I'll bump this one down a bit. So you can see now we've started to get that cool look. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a texture for the background. I'm just going to copy this background. It's just a square with that color. We'll do an orange color for this one. And then you go to our textures. So these are textures that are within the pack as well. Some half tones, some, you know, little grain textures as well, which is pretty cool. I'll use this graining texture. I'm just going to Control C and then Control V in here, and then drag it in. And then I'm just going to press Control Shift and left square bracket, bring that to the back, and then bump it up one, so it's above the, just above the color in the background. And then what you can do now is you can play around with color dodge and all that stuff. I like color dodge actually. Play around with the blending modes. You can get some nice effects. Bump the opacity down a bit, and then just gonna drag this out. And now we've got some texture in the background, and we've got our cool little workshop badge or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's how you use the Turbo Badge Builder, guys. Go check it out. I really appreciate it. It's an awesome product, and it'll really help you, create some awesome logos, really simply and really quick. And I hope you enjoy it.